everyone, this is Molly with Molly Kindred and Kindred Heart Tarot. I haven't done a reading for a while. I needed an energetic break there. And some of that has to do with the motivation and energy it takes to put in the work when you're opening your own business or trying to maintain your own business. And being an entrepreneur has its own set of pros and cons. So for me, I just needed a little bit of time, a little bit of space to regain some motivation, and to really have the energy to put into this work here. And so I've been called back by the angels and my crew, also Archangel Michael as well. So it's time for me to come back and start doing videos. My gifts also include working with animals, so I really work with animals closely, and I'm going to be finding a way to incorporate that into my readings as well, giving maybe little workshops, even online workshops, so that my followers can learn how to interpret messages from animals as well. In addition to that, I am a twin flame, a Blu-ray twin flame, and there's a lot of very good resources to access online already, and so I've shied away from doing twin flame readings. However, I believe I'm being called to do something a little bit different, so in the future here you might see some twin flame readings coming from me as well. So I hope you enjoy this reading. It's a weekly energy reading, and the energies are jam-packed full of good stuff. So essentially, before we start the reading, I believe this week is a really good opportunity to just hold on, to breathe, to make sure you're staying grounded, and to really focus on peace when you feel yourself being pulled out of your, not necessarily comfort zone, but your state of peace, if you've worked towards that over the last few months or years, to really cultivate, no matter what space you are in, no matter how chaotic things are on the outside, to maintain that internal calm. So stay focused, stay clear on what your purpose is and what makes your heart feel good, and just breathe. Try to stay present. Also be gentle with yourself and focus on self-care, as well as just going with the flow. So let's see what we have for the beginning of the week. And I know it's Wednesday, but this is just going to be a full energy report. So at the beginning of the week, we had a lot of fire energy, and that makes sense. A lot of you might have felt this sudden urge to get things done, maybe a bit of a frenzy, a frantic planning, or feeling like there's too much going on. You're not sure how to organize your tasks or what takes priority in your life at this time. So that makes sense. As we see the Three of Fire, we have, this dragon and the friend here kind of looking out on this scene of chaos. We've got a volcano erupting and things are looking a little wild. So these guys are just sitting back, taking a more passive approach of surrender, and just kind of waiting until the energies level out again. So it says here at the bottom, abundance, things look very good, have patience at this time, and make long-term plans. That's another theme that I've been picking up on this week, is that encouragement not to settle. So really staying in alignment with those long-term plans that you have. So if you're looking for a place to live, so example, I'm looking for a place to live. Do I choose something that, might be financially better for me at this time, but it's so small that I know I wouldn't be able to have family over, and it really just doesn't feel good to me. So the thing here is recognizing that and saying, no, I'm not going to settle for this short-term solution. I'm going to have faith and trust and work towards that long-term plan, that long-term goal. So a lot of energy packed into the beginning of this week. And then for midweek, so right about now, we've got maybe an unwise choice, learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. So what I'm getting here is if we've got everybody sort of taking stock of where they want to go, having this frantic energy, we might have made those quick decisions without really thinking things through. And maybe feeling a bit of regret or uncertainty as to whether we made the right choice. So this card is an indication of being in our mind. The hamster wheel is going around. That hamster is getting a lot of exercise. So it is saying, yeah, we might have been a little hasty with something, but there's still room to adjust that decision or take the other things into consideration. Also figuring out what the people's motives were. Why did you say yes or no? Kind of looking, was that coming from a place of fear, a place of love? Was it the short-term settling, or was it the long-term alignment? This is saying things can still be corrected. Maybe think about what corrective action you can take and move forward with that. And once you decide to do that, you'll feel better. You'll feel a weight lifting from your shoulders, and you'll know that's the right solution for you. So think about solutions here and think about win-win scenarios where there's not a winner or a loser. Everybody's winning. And just be aware of and discerning of people's energies at this time and whether it's the situation is really right for you. So there's space for us to course correct here. Don't settle. And also this blue, this beautiful blue, the throat chakra is really coming up right now. Use that voice of yours. Use what's in your heart and what's in your gut to speak your mind, but coming from the heart. So what we're really getting at here is that combination, that linking of the throat chakra and the heart chakra. And if you've been developing your intuition, then you're linking your heart, your throat, and your third eye chakra. So we've got some really powerful decisions at this time. You know, the energy is working behind the scenes to help us. It's just surrendering and going with the flow. And when we have that intuition to take action or messages guiding us, yes, this is it, go. Like it's go time. Take advantage of those. And if it's saying, no, hold on, put the brakes on, you're going, left when you know that you should be going right, but it's a fear-based decision. So remember, come from love. Come from trust. Listen to your heart. Listen to your gut. If you're uneasy about it, take a few steps back. Try to figure out a solution and ask for help if you need to. So at the end of the week, we have unity. So the number 5. And we've got traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors, and like-minded friends. So this is saying that these energies are requiring us to ensure we're spending our time with people who uplift us, who make us feel good. If you're making a big decision, say you want to open up your own business, you don't want to be telling your hopes and dreams to people who are maybe coming from a fear-based stance and say, no, you can't do that. Why would you think you can do that? You don't know anything about business. Stay around people who are going to say, why not? I know this person who might be able to give you advice on this. I know a little bit about bookkeeping. I can give you a few pointers. So search for those people, those community members who feel good to you. They, don't drain your energy. So people where there's a relationship of give and take. So there's an equality there, a balance. So that unity is really important at this time, to feel connected, to feel grounded, and to feel like you're accepted in those groups, whoever it may be to you. It could be a group of friends, could be a community organization, a religious organization, whatever it is for you. It's saying in the end of the week here, it'll be good to keep company with those types of people who are in alignment with your highest and best. So that's also a major arcana. meaning that it's a deeper level of energy this week, and a lot of us are feeling that already, but that's why I said at the beginning of the reading, hold on, breathe, stay grounded, because these energies are really intense. I was guided to pull a life purpose card from Doreen Virtue's Life Purpose Oracle deck, because I feel like a lot of us are going to be changing careers here, and or might be wondering where we're headed in terms of work. So what we've got for that is teaching. You inspire young people to learn. So this one is great because it's telling us that, you know, we're ready to show off those leadership skills. We're ready to share our wisdom and knowledge with people. And that might be volunteering to, you know, work with children if that's your purpose, but teaching can be any number of things. You could teach a workshop about tarot. Maybe you love numerology. Teach a workshop about numerology, or even just share on Facebook some of your knowledge. So at this time, we're being asked to share our wisdom, share what we've learned over the past few years, months, because it's been really intense in terms of spiritual training and learning. Let me put it this way. You don't have to go to school here on earth to learn. Your spirit is always learning. So you might have learned, you know, a million lessons that you could never learn in a classroom over the past few years. And what we're being asked to do is share that knowledge, because sharing is caring is what my angels were sort of just jokingly laughing about. And it's about, you see the butterflies in the book that she has open. It's about spreading those wings. It's about accepting your power and accepting your purpose. And even if you can't see the whole road ahead of you, it's important to take those tiny steps. And you know what that is for you, because they're saying that you've already been guided to move forward with these things. So for myself, it's coming back with these videos. It's also developing workshops for learning to connect with the animals and numerology and crystals and tarot, all sorts of things. So it's also having fun, and you'll feel ready. There will be an element to you where you feel ready now, whereas before you had more uncertainty and more fear. Now you've cleared that, and it's time to move forward. I've also asked the fairies for a card for this week, and usually they've got lots of lighthearted energy. Oh, this is a re-pull for me. I did a personal fairy reading for myself, and this is the card that came up. So it looks like travel is also in the cards for a few people as well this week. So it says an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So if you have an invitation, if someone says, would you like to go on a trip? This is saying, yes, I do. I'll clear my schedule. I'll make time. You might notice that your schedule is already cleared for you. And so this is a really good sign that some travel, some relaxing, some fun, lightheartedness, joy, laughter is coming your way. And this can be associated with that learning, because as we're teaching, we're learning. And it could be a course that you decide to sign up for. Really positive energy, and it's connected with that action energy from the beginning of the week, to move forward in our purpose. So we're sort of on the runway, and we're getting our coordinates from the tower, so to speak, and we're getting ready to take off. So enjoy this week, stay grounded. Look forward to a possible trip here. Could be a romantic getaway. It could be a trip with your kids. Could be a trip that you decide to take with a friend. Anything here though is positive. It's for the soul. It's a soul trip. You can meet someone, a business partner, a new friend. This is a really good opportunity. So also stay optimistic about your life right now. So if you've been praying for a trip or travel, then this is a sign that yes, that's coming your way. Continue to make positive choices in that direction. So thanks for tuning in with me this week. My website is www.mollykindred.com, and I've got a few services on there as well. I do Reiki, I'd like to do that in person. That's just a personal choice, but I do tarot readings, psychic healing readings, and yeah, some coaching as well. So take a look if you're interested. Let me know, be in contact, and I'll be back with more videos to come. Thank you. Have an awesome week.